Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new knife from TacKnives. They were gracious enough to actually send this guy over so I can check it out. What's really cool about TacKnives is the way that they work with me, at least, and maybe the way that they work with all YouTubers is they'll just kind of send the knives out. You don't know what's coming. I love that because again, it's a surprise for everybody. But they also include notes with the knives, so you can kind of see the story behind them and stuff like that. I love that, and I will be sharing some of that information with you guys here in this video. The reason why this knife is out here is because the day after I received this one, I actually got a comment on this video because I've reviewed this one before. This is from TacKnives also, and if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link up here somewhere or at the end of this video. Somebody was asking how this knife compares to this knife, so I have it here. I will go ahead and showcase it for you guys as well, kind of side-by-side comparison in case you guys want to make a decision as far as which one to get. So this is the pouch that it came with. This knife is called the Zipper, and I was reading the note before I actually even saw the knife, and I had to open it up to see exactly what it was that they were talking about. So let me go ahead and open up the pouch here. Inside, it's nice and felt lined, and you do have two things. The first one is going to be right here. It does have some replacement blades. Now this does use box cutter style blades, so it's cool that they did include that. I love these cases because they keep the blade nice and secure, and then when you need it, it just slides out and you can go ahead and replace it. And on the opposite side here, you do have the knife itself, and it is in this little bag, and here it is. This is called the Zipper. Really, really cool feeling knife, and what that means is that just the mill work on here feels really, really awesome. Now, I did want to share a little bit of information, and that was that they, the designer was saying that originally what they wanted to do, what they had planned was that they were going to put 4 inserts into the body of the knife, but they found those to be kind of expensive, so they decided just to do some mill work and raise the texture on the knife itself. And they said that they were finding it very difficult to find factories to do that because it took a long time for the CNC machines to do the layers of the handles. But long story short, they did find one that did, and the Zipper was born. I'm so glad that they were able to do that because it feels really, really nice in the hand, especially if you're going to be using this a little bit heavier, because again, it is a box cutter style blade, or box cutter style knife, I should say. So, if you're going to be processing boxes and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you have a good grip on the handle itself. So let me show you guys here the texturing here. So you have kind of like this breakup in the middle right here. I like that, as opposed to just going straight through with the texturing. And then you have a little bit of mill work at the top right there, some at the bottom there, matches the one in the top here, and then on the opposite side you do have the same pattern. Now I like the fact that it's on both sides because the pocket clip, nice and deep right pocket clip, is reversible. Not sure why that would be. I just maybe for convenience of what pocket to carry it, because generally these kind of out the front style knives are ambidextrous just because of the nature of where, especially if you have the switch at the top right here, if I'm holding it on my right hand or on my left hand, it's going to be ambidextrous. The blade is going to come out one way. So, to have, the clip be reversible, I don't understand that. But I guess either to make it easier for a left-handed person, if you're already used to carrying a knife in your left pocket, then, there you go. That's pretty much the only reason why I would say that. But here is the pocket clip. Again, you do have the logo right there. So, it's nice and front center, TacKnives right there. This particular one, this Zipper, is in the gray color, but it's also available in black, blue, green, purple, and red. So you have a lot of options. Again, if you have a particular color that you like, there's probably a Zipper model available in that color. Obviously, this is going to be aluminum, so it's going to be nice and light, but as you can see right here, this section is 2 different sections. This section is a little bit thicker, so it does have a little bit of weight to it. Sorry about that. It does have a little bit of weight to it, which is nice because, again, it's very small. As you can see here in my hand, it's nice and small, but it's really, really comfortable. It feels really nice in the hand. What the designer was saying also is that they designed it to be 0.5 millimeters above the handle. as far as the texture itself. So what that does is it gives it great tactile feedback. And I can tell you that when you deploy this this blade out of here, it is an awesome feeling. So let me go ahead and showcase it for you guys. As you see right here on the switch, you do have jimping as you go up and then as you come back. So your finger's not going to slide, but there it is. Deploys very nicely, nice and robust housing on the blade right here, or on the housing of the blade, which is gonna keep it in place. And the great thing about these box cutter blades is that, one, they're very cheap. So you can find them anywhere, any hardware store or anything like that. Two, they're really easy to replace. You just kind of push this little section back and slide the blade out, swap it around, and now you have a fresh blade. So by all intents and purposes, each blade you have is 2 blades. And then the third thing is that because you go ahead and replace the blade, you don't have to worry about sharpening them or anything like that. So I do like that. I always like to have one of these very handy with me, just because, one, it's a very cool tool to use. You don't have to worry about gunking up the knife or anything like that, but also because it's an awesome fidget item. I tend to be doing this more than anything with the knife. I think I do this more than I actually use the knife, but it's so awesome to fidget with this. I like the thinner form factor also because it fits really nice in the pocket. You barely feel it when you have it in your pocket. So let me go ahead and showcase it next to the other one here. And I'm sorry, I can't remember what this model is called, but like I said, I've done a video on it. I have it linked below, above, as I said earlier. So if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and check it out. But as you can see, this one is going to be a little wider and almost the same thickness. The difference is going to be the pocket clip itself. This is going to be a wider pocket clip, and it's only going to be on what I would say the right side. But you do get the switch on the top right there, and there is the blade. Slightly different style housing for your blade right there, but again, super fidgety. I have never had this particular one misfire on me in all the time that I've had it. So far, I've only had this a couple weeks. I haven't had it misfire either, and I've been playing around with it so much. So that goes to show the quality workmanship from TacKnives, and the fact that these are very affordable. I would definitely recommend that if you're into knives, or if you're into using any type of like these style knives, like box cutters and stuff like that, either for work or your personal or something like that, you definitely check them out because they're putting out some really awesome products. So again, this particular one here is their newest model, the Zipper. I want to say that maybe it gets its name from the pattern right here on the side. That's probably what I would say. But either way, I think it looks really cool. It feels really awesome, and it performs very nicely. So if you guys are interested, I will leave the link to the TacKnives website down in the description below. Please feel free to check them out. As I mentioned, this particular model is available in a myriad of colors: black, blue, green, this one being gray, purple, and red. This one I think is also available in a couple different colors also, so if they still have that one available, you can go ahead and check it out as well, and pick one up for yourself and get it into your rotation. So there it is, the Zipper from TacKnives. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.